I'm Lisa Greenberg with some of your headlines. The boyfriend of a missing Northport woman is now being called a person of interest. Gabby Petito has been missing since September 11th after not returning home from a cross-country trip with her boyfriend. Northport detectives have now taken over this investigation. Police say Petito and Brian Laundrie, her boyfriend, lived with his family in Northport before setting out on a cross-country road trip. They say Laundrie arrived back alone on September 1st in Petito's 2012 white Ford Transit van. Investigators are learning the couple may have been fighting during their trip. Brian Laundrie has yet to say a word to police about where she is, even though he did spend the last few months traveling with her. Again, this is according to investigators. Since Brian's return, the Laundrie family has hired a lawyer. Northport police had described Laundrie's actions as odd, and again, just yesterday announced that he is now a person of interest in this investigation. A Punta Gorda man is in the middle of a fight to save his business. Gulf Contours is a vinyl manufacturing company that leases a building at the Punta Gorda airport. But last week, the Airport Authority Board told owner Jerry Goen it wasn't renewing his lease and he had to be out by the end of the month. The airport wants to use that space to store fuel tanks for airplanes. Goen's business uses massive machines. It needs a high level of electricity, so he says moving that quickly isn't really an option. He's afraid this decision could be the end for his company.
The idea that putting all these people out of work for a storage building or storage doesn't make much sense to me.
Last week, the board would not approve a 2-year lease extension, but the board is meeting again today, and Goen plans to request a 1-year extension instead in a final effort to save his business. We'll let you know what happens. The popular beaches along the Sanibel Causeway are looking a little different these days. The big Australian pine trees that you're used to seeing ended up coming down. Lee County says the construction is part of a multi-million-dollar project to improve the beaches and prevent erosion. They say it's also better for the environment because those trees are invasive and exotic to our area. The plan is now to replace those trees with Florida native trees and bring all that shade back. This project is expected to be done by summer of 2024.
All right, Southwest Florida, let's get a quick check of your Thursday morning forecast. We're starting off with some showers on the radar. Let's take a zoomed in look to see how things are really shaping up out there. Bonita Springs over I-75, US 41, seeing a couple of light showers. The same for parts of Marco Island and a little bit east of there. The bulk of all of the rain about 13 miles offshore, so we're going to keep our eye on that one cell. It's a little cooler this morning. You can see 75 in Immokalee, 76 over in Fort Myers. The wind very light, but as we go through the rest of the day, it could get up to about 10 miles per hour, even 15 sometimes, so it could be a little gusty. With all of the rain by the lunch hour, we're going to see some coastal showers early, so that'll keep those coastal communities a little cooler, but those afternoon storms and showers will eventually push inland, so keep your eye to the sky.